Good morning, and today we are going to talk about AI and crypto, and just let you know that I'm a big AI user, like a heavy one, and today I'm going to show you 5 prompts that I'm sure it will help you with AI, with crypto in 2026, and the final one that will make your work a lot easier, not just on your AI, but in your life. Let's say like this. So, welcome to another show. My name is Pedro 𝗙𝗹𝗹𝗍𝗲. I'm in crypto since 2017. I'm Portuguese. I'm now on Banter. And usually I do therapy sessions, but I think for the start of the year, I want to provide you some tools, some cool ones that you can use to surf the 2026 year in crypto and help you find long trades, short trades, and yeah, let's see. I have a few things that I will show you today, so let's just start immediately. And just let you know that all the models I'm going to use today, probably you'll need a subscription. Some of them are free. If you have the premium ticker on Twitter, it will be for free. Grok will be free. And that's the first one I'm going to use. And in the end, I'll share with you this one. I'll share with you this. Let's say like this. It's not my master shit, but I think you'll like what I'm going to share with you. It's the list of prompts. It's more than 5 prompts. You'll see it during the live stream. So let's start with Grok, okay? And I use Grok a lot, daily. I have some daily tasks on Grok that are automatic. Sorry. And that's where I'll get my research. And usually what I do here, I have a few prompts here. One of them is the panic detector. I love this one. I don't know if you remember that I caught this trade here. Let me try to show you. Let me get this one. I don't know if you remember that I caught this. I share with you ZBT. It was thanks to this prompt here, the panic detector, because at the time there was an exploit. There was something on the network, a front-end hack. I think it was something like this. And when I went there, I started to check the chart. This prompt here detected ZBT, and that's why I got this trade. So this is a real example how I use the AI to make money. But let me run this. If you want to see how the market is right now, let's run this prompt on Grok and you'll see the result. Okay? And you'll like in the end, I'll show you how you can do everything in automatic way to get the results you want. So I'll show, in the end, the prompts will be under the description. Okay, but I'll not leave it now. You need to watch the live stream. You need to leave your like. And only if I get like 200 likes, I'm going to leave the prompt. If not, you need to screenshot and then use the prompt. So running this now, it usually takes a while, but you will see how the market is right now, okay? You will see how the market is right now. But like I was saying, we will use Grok, Gemini, and Perplexity twice, and Claude in the end, okay? Claude for 2 things, okay? Just to show you, I will show you the process. We will use Grok, Gemini, Perplexity for research. Claude will be our analyst. It will analyze everything, and then it will generate a report. But the question is, do you like to read reports? Because I don't. I hate to read reports. So I have some cool things for you, so that you can see how it will make your life easier. Let's say like this. And also, while we are searching, I knew this might happen. You can use also this. Okay. For example, Grayscale just did a quarterly rebalance. They talk about some tokens. And you can use any of these prompts that I'm going to show you to research these tokens here. Okay, if you're not invested, if you are afraid of something, whatever, you can just use the prompts that I'm going to give you today to try to research and do the research for you. So let me see. It's still waiting. And in the end, I think it will say there's no panic now. The market is so boring right now that even a prompt like on Grok will say that there's no panic on the market. Let's see if I'm right or not. But in the end, everything will be here on these Google Sheets, and you'll have a strong buy, strong sell, neutral, hold, whatever. Okay? And we are going to build a Google Sheets, okay, today. And you think this will be boring, and I'll tell you, it will be now no boring at all. The opposite of boring. The opposite of boring. So let me just run the prompts so I can tell you. This is the panic detector. Like I said, I have a daily task, I run it daily. Then I have the scout for the bull version. If you think the market is going bull, if you think the market is going, whatever, you decide. If you think you are going to reverse, you can use this one, and you can adapt this one, okay? You can adapt these prompts. And this is the bear version that I'm not using yet, okay? And it's the opposite of the scout. It would like for you to sell, to short, whatever. Then we have for Perplexity and Gemini, but we need the tickers first. So what we can do right now, just to show you, is to open another Grok window, and we'll run these prompts together so you can save some time, because I wanted to show the results. I want to know who already use AI for their daily research in crypto, or for crypto in general. Like I said, look, the market is so boring. Look at this. That Grok is saying no sudden panic detected today. It's so boring that there's not even panic on the market. Zero panic on the market right now. That's, okay, this is zero. The market is boring right now. It's a good thing that it's boring, but yeah, not even a little panic. There's not even a little panic like we like it. So now we can run these two, and then we can, I hope these two will return results, and then we can start to use them. Because I have something really cool to show you. That's how I do it daily for a lot of stuff. What I'm going to show you in the end, you can apply even for your work, and you'll make your life easier. Okay, so like I said, I'm a big AI user, not just crypto in general, so you will see. You will see, but not having panic today, or do you want people to come to invest in crypto? Not even a little emotion right now at the market. So like I was saying, these are the major prompts that I use, and you can adapt these prompts, okay? Those are adapted to me, to my kind of research, to my kind of trading. That's how I use them, but you can ask the model to adapt it for you. I don't know if you ever did this, but if you go to Grok, Claude, Gemini, ChatGPT, if you use it, I don't use it, and say, adapt this prompt to my type of research. It will do it. Okay, it's super easy to do. So let's see if we can get some coins. If not, I can give you an example. Let's get some coins from here. Curve that I like, 𝗨𝗏 and Cardano, because everyone is bearish on Cardano right now. And let's follow this one. This is just while the other one they are thinking. And this prompt here that we are going to use on Perplexity. So curve, 𝗕𝗏, and let's say ONDO. So they will do an institution, an audit. So they'll see who are the VCs, if there are any investors that are unknown, if they moved funds on chain. It will do it. It's a simple prompt, but it works really well. Okay, and in the end, it will say if there's nothing, it's retail only. Okay, and you just run it. And let's go. This one was super quick, as you can see. And we have the report. And do you want to read this? Be honest. Do you like to read? I don't like to read this. I really don't like to read this. And in the end, we can go for some tickers that you like. So we use this. Let's use these ones, okay? We have curve, 𝗕𝗏, and ONDO. We can do again at the end. And we pull this one, and then we go for another Perplexity prompt that I have. Sorry, this is the habit. And we have the dump finder, okay? And we are going to run this one, also in Perplexity. You just take this out of here. I think you'll like the end result, but And then we do this and we run it. And since we have the tickers, we choose some. We are going to Gemini also, get the prompt. And this will be our CTO. Gemini was where I found ZBT also. I found it on X and Gemini said, look, this is a good opportunity. Go here and curve ADA and ONDO. And now it's going to generate. So like I was saying, I'm a big AI user, like big one. And I have a surprise for you at the end. It will not be at the end, it will be now. Because I know that some of you are already watching and I want you to see this. So we are going to paste the results from Gemini, Perplexity, and Claude will analyze it. Grok is still running. The research, this takes some time. That's why I'm doing this right now. And then we're going to run again for Grok. But these two are still running, the bullish and the bearish one. And now, let's just do this. Just wait a bit. And this is the prompt that will compile everything. Okay, it's the builder. So it's like your senior investment committee, and it will do everything, okay? It will do everything for you. And then we're going to have another one. And this one, you just go to Claude, you place it here, remove this, and when you get the results, I want to show you this because it's really cool. Just go here. This one's also, it's going to miss X, but that's okay. You'll get everything, and Gemini still running, same. Now Claude is going to analyze everything we gave them, and it will need time. I'm using Opus 4.5 because it's it's the best one for me. Right now I think Grok and Claude 4.5, they are one of the best, okay? So we are going to use Claude to give their opinion, and then we are going to build this, okay? And I'll show you how. I'm not going to build a Google Sheet with you live streaming, but in the end, we are going to have this built, and I'll show you how, okay? And let's see if you already have the results from, see? Bull version, no sleeping giant detected. Let's see the bearish version. No sudden panic and overvalued, limited zombie chains detected. This is something that might happen, okay? And I run these prompts today just for you, and I'll show you that. I just don't want you to see my research, my previous chats. But I ran these prompts today, and they were generating some results. And now they aren't, except the panic detector. The panic detector was not detecting anything. So, yeah, we just try to see you. But right now, not even for this, it's working. This is a panic detector. We don't have anything, but we are going to use this one. Okay. So you can adapt this and say, run. This is the panic one, the bull one. We're going to run this for the other tokens. There's nothing on the market. I run this daily. Curve. So you should have Claude still here. And now we are going to do this, and I'm going to show you this. This is, I don't know if Claude for Chrome, okay? In here, you are going to use this. This prompt here is not there, okay? You are going to use this prompt that I have here. I don't know if you ever use this or not. And you're going to paste it here. And you have two things. You can use what this did, or you can just get the data that you had and it can do this. So you go here and yeah, we are going to let it build the Google Sheet for us. Okay. This will just start do everything for us, and it's working. It will work for us. It will do everything. I don't know if you already knew this, but right now, it's going to build everything for us. We won't do anything. Okay? There's nothing that we need to do. Claude for Chrome will work it. It's already trying to change the name of the Google Sheets, as you can see here. And I'm not doing anything. And it will compile the search that we did. See? It's already doing it here. It's already doing it here. So if you want a prompt that will run something on Grok that's not one of these, I'm going to get you one because, of course, I'm prepared for these situations because I knew this was happening. And let's do this one. It's still building it, okay? So let me just go here. And let's try another one. There's no panic on the market today. Nothing. It's boring. It's boring. It's really boring, the market. So let me just get this one for you. And also tell me where you are watching. I want to know where you are watching. So let me get this. This is on another library that you are not going to have access, but let's try this one. This is the deep dive one. I like to call it like that. And we're going to run it here. And let's see, it's building this for us. In the end, it should say hold, buy, sell, whatever, based on what we did here. So let's see if it will work or not. This is a live stream. Claude might make mistakes. They're always saying that, and it might not work, but it's doing everything for us. So we just need to wait a little bit longer. And if I know this prompt will generate something, and then I'll share this with you, okay? You guys just want the prompts. I'll give. I'm seeing the comments on next to it. You just want the prompts, but I'm not going to give you just the prompts. I'm going to give it later, of course. This will be shared with you, okay? I'll leave a link on the description, and I'll share this with you. And I might update also. While we are waiting, let's just check the charts. And yesterday, it was a massive. Everyone was expecting that there will be some tariff decision. There was some drama, and in the end, there was nothing. It was just a big bluff. So regarding Bitcoin, and just while we wait for those things to complete, it's still on support. I'm not trading Bitcoin right now. I was not trading Bitcoin because of the tariffs. I had a few longs open, but right now I'm taking with his and seeing what might happen. I want to see where the market is heading. We are seeing also not sell pressure, but we cannot go above 94,500. Okay, so we are still ranging here. I will be a bit careful here. I will be paying attention what the market will do. I do not believe we are going to lose 88, to be honest. I think we already went to my target. I think I said someone is here. I replied to a comment on X that we might go to 88, 90K. We might go there. We went there, but right now I don't think we are going to lose 88. Okay, to be honest, unless something major happens, geopolitical speaking, I don't think this is not going to hold. Okay, in case I'm wrong, the next big support I'm looking is around here, 86. And yeah, right now Bitcoin is it's ranging, it's boring. Like I said, when you don't have panic or emotion on the market, it tells you everything. So regarding Ethereum, this is the trade that I'm waiting. Hi from Italy. From Italy. I lived in Italy for a few months in Torino, Facoltà di Economia. Like I was saying, I have this limit order here for $3,000 Ethereum. I have this, and I'll be patient. I don't care if I'm going to get front run it. I think Ethereum is going to go lower. If you go to a higher time frame chart, it makes sense that it goes lower. Okay, it makes sense that it goes lower. So probably it will go lower just for the $3,000. Then it can go higher. Okay, it's not financial advice, but I'm buying every dip on Ethereum. Okay, again, it's not financial advice, but I'm buying every dip on Ethereum. And if you start to see, go here. This is why I'm saying we might go lower. And it makes sense that we go lower. Okay? It makes sense that we go lower. So I'm waiting for the 3,000 mark, and then I have a limit order there, and I'm going to long that. Okay, so this is Ethereum. Let's see how our Google Sheet is. It's working, right? Did any one of you use Claude for Chrome? It's doing everything. And this is just a simple Google Sheet. Okay, it's nothing major. If you want to use it for more complex things, you can do it. I'm not going to do it here live. I want you all to keep your job, but this can do everything. This can do everything for you, but you can see it. We gave him the results, and now it's doing this. It's much easier than reading the whole report, than reading all of this. You don't need it. You have an analyst that builds this and say, CRV, old, ADA, avoid. I have ADA, by the way, okay? And on the old, you see how easy it was? We did this like in 5 minutes for ONDO curve and CRV. And if you want to do more, just do for the coins that you want. Now we have results. Like I told, I knew this one will generate results, okay? I knew this one will generate results, and you can do the same exercise for this one. So we'll get back to the charts. I want to run this one more time so that you can understand how this really can help you. So now that we have this from Grok, I knew this one would work. And like I told you, I know my prompts. And I have a quite good library, let's say like this. We are going to run it again. So we are going to use this prompt here. And place it here. And the results came from, for 𝗕𝗏𝗧𝗏, I'm not going to read this, pump.fun, and 𝗕𝗏𝗆. I don't even know what 𝗕𝗏 is. But again, this is how I found ZBT, the trade that I just showed you. So we go here, and it's, take this, 𝗕𝗏𝗧𝗏, it's 𝗕𝗏𝗧𝗏, right? 𝗕𝗏𝗧𝗏, pump, and 𝗕𝗏, I think it was 𝗕𝗏. Yeah, it's 𝗕𝗏. And 𝗕𝗏. Let me just check that 𝗕𝗏𝗧𝗏 is right. It's like this. Oh, it's true. Yeah, it's 𝗕𝗏𝗧𝗏. So we are going to run it, and that's it. And we are going then to do the same exercise. Same here. I just want this. Ah, it didn't went there. I didn't copy them, sorry. Okay. I'm going to run this one here. Go. Same for here. And let's see the results, okay? You are from 𝗓𝗏𝗏𝗏. Where is that? See, Perplexity is much more it returns results much more quicker because we are not doing deep search, okay? If you do deep research, you'll get better results, but I'm not going to do it here. If not, we need to be here all day. Just back to the charts where the prompts are running, like us, and let's see this. See? Doing 0. And it's building we just need to know this, like when you are an investor. We just need this. We just need to know if you need to hold, avoid, or sell. Luckily, none of them are saying sell, so we are cool. So like I was saying, here we have Ethereum. I think we're going to touch the $3,000. I'm waiting for it. This was a trade I gave you on my last stream. I don't know if you remember this one, but I gave you this trade here. It was an awesome one, full TP, and I'm expecting that XRP is going to retrace around these levels here, okay? I'm still long. I have 2 long positions on XRP. I have one from $1.82, and then I have another one from $2 something. And I'm waiting for it to come lower so I can add to my position, okay? So, yeah, I think XRP is the coin of the moment, right? You all saw the video from CNBC. They are saying it's the new darling of crypto. That's how they said. So that's how they say it's a new darling of crypto. So it's what it is. I don't know if you like it or not. I'm just telling you the chart was an awesome trade. And yeah, we're here for this. Regarding Solana, another one that I shared here on my last live stream. I think Solana is kind of messing up with me because I'm seeing a lot of thing on chain for Solana. Okay, honestly, I'm seeing a lot of thing on chain for Solana, but the price is not moving. So I think we need another meme craze and another meme frenzy so that people will want to get Solana again or invest in Solana again. Sorry. And yeah, I'm thinking that if I'm going to close this trade or not. Okay, I already took some profits when it reached resistance, of course, but I'm still thinking if I'm going to close it, or if I'm going to take the risk of going to break even. Okay, because I don't like how it's not breaking $130. I was expecting Solana to be above $1.50 right now. Okay, for some reason it isn't, and I haven't found that reason yet. Regarding Curve, I'm not long right now. I have my spot position, but I think if you can hold 40 cents, we might see something. Okay, we might see something going on for Curve. So, and it's telling us to hold. So yeah, maybe we are not. I'm not making a bad decision holding on Curve. So yeah, I'm going to keep Curve 100%, and I think Curve is going to perform well, and I think it's close. Honestly, I think it's really close. I still have my alert here, 37 cents, but that's like a 3 cents move. But I still think Curve is going to perform well, and I don't think it's far, to be honest. We just got here, and it's done. Okay, like I said, we did the research. In the end, Claude did this for us. We compilated the research, and then according to the research we did, we don't have any unlocks. Let me do this. You can see Curve, there are some governance friction, VCs unclear, risk no unlocks, the tech devs, okay, shipping code, and all. It's the recommendation, okay? This is not financial advice, okay? I'm just telling you what I use daily, and if it works for me, in theory, it should work for you. I hold ADA, okay, but I have to agree here. There's no major risk here, but yeah, enterprise hopes are fading and it's stagnant right now. So I agree with this, okay? And this is a recommendation did by our research. Same for ONDO. I hold some ONDO now. Finally, I got some ONDO, but it's going to be there's going to be a high unlock on January, 57% unlock. Just one thing, sometimes you need to verify these things, okay? But now we have a clear picture, okay? Now, if we did the research for these coins, and like I said, you can run this for any coins that you want, you have a clear picture. you can decide, okay, what's happening with this unlock from ONDO, and then you're going to research, okay? And the best part is that you didn't have to read any of this, okay? You didn't have to read any of this. You just do the research, you compile everything, and then you get an easy way to do it, because here I'm just doing for free coins, okay? But usually I do for my portfolio. I have a daily task like this, fully automated, for my portfolio, so I can know the sentiment of the coins that I hold, okay? So just for you to be aware why I'm showing you this today. I know you might not see a lot of value because it's not your coins, but if you do this for all the coins that you have in portfolio daily or weekly, whatever, you'll know how your coins are performing. If you have a red flag on any of your coins, if there's a recommendation to buy or sell, because the prompt is going to say that also, okay? Again, it's not financial advice. Not financial advice. But it's something that, personally, I did it for me. So, and then I'll go to analyze this. And we can do this one more time. So we are going to get the prompt from Claude. You see, it's easier to do this. We just need to go here, till the data. It's here. Go here. Super easy to do this. Get this. Come lower. You copy. I have this all automated. Okay. So do this. Then you go Gemini. The same. Copy. And you are going to do for 3 more tokens, so you can see how it works. I don't know if you hold any of this, but I hope you find value in this, because I know it might not seem a lot, but I know a lot of people that I'm helping with this, and now I'm giving it to you so that you can use it. So you just do this and let it run. Do it with 𝗖𝗍. 𝗖𝗍 is pumping right now. At least it was. Right, 𝗖𝗍. I don't hold 𝗖𝗍. 𝗖𝗍, yeah, it respected the support. I don't know when I did this. Probably on some live stream on my Portuguese show. But yeah, you should, if you speak Portuguese, you should follow us on with the Portuguese banter. And yeah, 𝗖𝗍 is pumping. Major pump on 𝗖𝗍. And that was a time I was kind of scared with 𝗖𝗍. I'm not holding. When I say scared, is that I was afraid that something would happen. But I think those days are gone. So let's see. And now let's check 𝗕_bar. Okay, because I'm trying to go for the trades that I shared here. So 𝗕_bar, it's another one that we did on the last show. TP1, almost TP2. I'm still on this trade and I'm still holding. I don't care if I got this one. I don't care if I go to break even. Okay, there's a lot of things happening on Solana. On 𝗕_bar. I'm mixing both. I know one adapted the technology of the other one. I don't know if you know which, but one of the two from Solana 𝗕_bar, the one that had ℕgraph, sorry, needed to add something from ℕgraph. So let's say, this is just a joke, okay? So, but yeah, I'm holding this. I think something is coming for 𝗕𝗏, and yeah, I'm an 𝗕𝗏 bull, so I'm taking this to break even. Again, Link. We've been talking about Link since it was here when I was streaming on the holidays, and I've been telling you there was a lot of accumulation on chain, and we are seeing that again. Okay, we are seeing that again. So I like Link. I hold Link, and I think you should pay attention to Link. Okay, I'm not going to tell you to buy or sell anything. I'm never going to do that. But I think you should pay attention to Link. And if you want to use any of the prompts, like I said, they'll be under the description of this video, to search for Link, for example, or any other coins. You can do it. And if you like this type of shows, I can tell you how to automate this, okay, and how to get your portfolio a daily analysis of your portfolio for for free. Maybe you have to pay for the models if you use all the free tokens that you have. And then every day you wake up, you see, okay, this one is performing well. I have a sell or avoid recommendation here. Why should I do it? And yeah, so there you go. Go here. And sorry, this is Gemini. He's jealous of Claude. And we're going to open a new Google Sheet. Let me just do this. And Claude is going to do it for us. I don't know if you can understand this, but Claude for Chrome for me was life-changing. I'll just do this. And let it go. Guys, subscribe to the channel and leave some likes, okay? I know some of you might not try to understand what this is. And wait, I forgot something, sorry. I forgot this one. I need this here. And sorry, I was forgetting this. And then let's go for this one. Let's paste the raw data on this one. Let me just go here and pull this. We're going to try the other way. Sometimes Claude for Chrome has some limitations on tokens, on characters, sorry, that you can use. But let's see. Maybe it will work. I think because of the links it might be too big, but I want you really to know this. There you go. And you're going to get more than 5 prompts, okay? You'll get more than 5 prompts. I can assure you that. And I might add a few more. If you get a few more people subscribing and liking, we might get a few more prompts, maybe a trading prompt, maybe something that can analyze your charts. And do not try to use Claude for Chrome on TradingView because it's not going to work. So while let's go look at some more charts. And another one that I think it might do well, it's XLM. I did this trade yesterday on the Portuguese banter, and I'm still on it. It almost went to stop loss, but it's okay. It's still surviving the market. But like I said, the market is boring right now. So, but I think XLM is going to perform well also. I think the utility coins are, how can I say this? They are starting to show some interest, and the charts are starting to look better. I think we are going to see an utility season. I know that some people might not like Dino coins and utility coins. I'm okay with that, but I do think it's not that far. That's what I believe. And so, but I might be wrong. We might be in the bear market. But right now, I do think we might see an utility season. Okay, it's not that I want to talk about XRP today, but what they did yesterday on the UK, Ripple in this case, with the license, that's utility. Okay, so they got a big financial license in the UK. I'm not going to talk about that, but yeah, pay attention to utility coins. Okay, just pay attention to that. Even AVAX, I know sometimes I joke with AVAX, but I do hold AVAX. Okay, AVAX might be trying to reverse. Okay, might be trying to reverse. Of course, you need to clear this. We marked this in the shows here on Banter. We need to clear it, but yeah, I think that AVAX it's trying. Okay, and there's a lot of adoption AVAX that I know. I can talk about that another time, but there's a lot of adoption on AVAX. So yeah, you'll see it. You'll see it in the future regarding AVAX. See, it's working for us. It's doing everything. So it's still really raw. But I just wanted to show this one more time. But we can see through avoid, pump.fun avoid, and elf avoid. I think it's going to be everything to avoid, but it's working for us. Okay. And when you start to use this tool for you, do you know how I use this? I use it to organize my email. Just for you to give an idea. My email now is super clean because of this. It's doing all the work for me. You can leave this here. I could end the stream, go back, start a new stream, and it will still be working for us and doing all the boring job of doing a Google Sheet or a Excel sheet or whatever. So yeah, I think this tool is pretty cool. So another one, let me see. You want me to check any coin? Someone was saying here. Someone was saying, Gonzo is here. Gonzo the man. Let me just check. You only ask about Sui. Someone saying, I believe Sol has an increase in on-chain real world assets. Maybe. I'm not saying it doesn't. I think Solana is going to perform well. It has a lot of people supporting Solana, so I think Solana is going to go well. I would like to find another trade for you, but the way the market is right now, even I'm not actively trading. I have a few positions open. Even Convex, I told you, I don't know if you remember the last stream, we didn't trade Convex, but I said, look, Convex is amazing for scalps. And look, this was an awesome long and an awesome short. Okay. An awesome long and an awesome short. And I stand by it, okay? Convex is a really good coin for you to scalp, okay? And yeah, I have some Convex, I hold spot, but for trading, you only get this type of moves. It's like bananas in going up or going down, it doesn't matter. And when it's like this, you know a big move is coming, okay? And you know a big move is coming, so yeah, I think you'll find this. If you keep this on your watch list. So it's still working on this one, but I think you got the idea. It's an awesome tool. I'm going to leave the Google Sheet on the description of the video as soon as I finish the Google Docs. Sorry, I'll leave all the prompts so you can have access at the end of the live stream. But I did something here, okay, that for you to understand how you can improve the prompts. Okay, so you have this one. If you want to improve any prompt to get more in depth for any model that you want, just ask the model. Okay, let's say that I want Gemini to improve this one. Okay, I select this. Let me just go to Gemini and start a new chat, and I'll say this: help me to improve this prompt to use you as a tech auditor. You just paste the prompt and you'll see what it will do. You do like this. You'll see what's going to happen. It's going to give you the prompt, or you should write it exactly for that model. Okay, if you are using AI to research, see, it's telling you the issues, it's going to tell everything, it's going to give you more options. This was a bonus tip for those that stay till the end. So, like I was saying, you have these prompts here. If you think it's not enough, if you like for you to use ChatGPT instead of, I don't know, Grok or Perplexity or whatever, just ask ChatGPT, okay, I want to use all these prompts, tell me how I can do it to use with you, and they will generate this answer that you saw here, okay? And it's giving you several options. It's telling you the improvements that you can do. Even you can do it on Perplexity, whatever. It's up to you, okay? Let me see. I think it's almost done. It should be doing it right now. Now it's going to share it. It's not going to share. And yeah. And that's it. That's how you can do it. You have 5 prompts here for research. If you want to know the sentiment on the market, you can see when you run a bull and bearish prompt. You need to read what the prompt says, okay? And because this is for the last 12 hours. Just for you to be aware. And they don't return anything. It's because the market is boring. In the bull market or even in a bear market, there's always something happening. And if you run something for the last 12 hours, it will generate a result. Okay? In the bear market, there's always something that's rugging every day. In the bull market, that we are right now, but we are. consolidating, let's say like this. There's something always pumping every day, but now the market's on expectation. So yeah, but this is something that you can use, and it's still working on this. You understand the concept. You saw the other one do it done. So we'll go for this one. It did it. It's done. It's easy to use it, and I hope you take value from this. So thank you everyone for being here. See you in the next week.